Before the video starts, I'd like to make an announcement. There are now Alarmai stickers, yes that's how you pronounce her name, Alarmai, as well as XD stickers and charms. Please check it out. I really tried to encapsulate the vibe of furry internet culture at the time, and I think I did a decent job. Live out your 2009 wannabe scene kid furry dreams. I'm really happy with how these turned out. If you're interested, the shop link is in the description. Disclaimer though, due to holidays, the shipping may be delayed a bit. I received a lot of questions over the years about the old animation meme community and old YouTube and what it was like back then. So I figured I would sit down and make a video and talk a little bit about everything. And if this goes well, then I can maybe make more videos like this. So let me know in the comments if you're interested in that. I made my YouTube channel in the summer of 2007. The name Webkinz Lid comes from the word Webkinz, which is what I mainly wanted to make my videos about, and then Lid, which is a shortening of my name, Lydia. I wanted to make a bunch of videos of me playing with my Webkinz, which is mainly what I watched on YouTube at the time. I also made videos with LPS, and I vividly remember making a video of them quote-unquote singing to High School Musical music in the background, and I remember getting one negative comment and I deleted the whole video. Once I had a grasp on digital art, I started uploading speed paint requests, mostly people's OCs and Webkinz. I figured out rudimentary animation, and from there the rest is history, I guess. I grew embarrassed of my old videos with LPS and Webkinz in them as I went from 8 to 10 years old, so I deleted them. I still have a few of the 200 or so Webkinz I accumulated during that time, and I still like them a lot. At the moment, the oldest meme that I can find evidence of that isn't from Nico Nico Dogo is the Lushy dance. The original video was actually just a tagged video with a dance loop that Lushy had made playing in the background. For those of you unaware, a tag video was something that was semi-popular on old YouTube. There would be a set of questions given, usually made with the purpose of getting to know the poster better. This sort of thing still goes around on sites like Facebook and Twitter, but it's no longer very popular on YouTube. The Lushy dance, like most memes of that era, was definitely not intended to be a dance fad, but alas, it became one. It seems like a decent amount of people recreated this one, and I remember really wanting to make my own at one point. But due to my very limited animation skills at the time, I simply couldn't. Lushy inspired me a lot, and they're a really big reason that I got into making memes, along with people like Stick Freaks and Boz the Cat. Now, this isn't to say that the Lushy dance was the first furry animation meme. Tracking down the first animation meme is quite a task considering how many videos have been privated or outright deleted. But now I have concrete proof that Nya Nya dance was not the first. Obviously, this question is heavily rooted in what you define as an animation meme. For a lot of people, things like Paffendorf or Caramel Dance and Count. The fact that I asked for video responses may make Nya Nya dance stand out, it might not. It all depends on the definition of animation meme being used. Whether or not the dance was made with the express purpose of it being recreated may or may not tie into the definition of animation meme. That's up to you and everyone else, because it currently doesn't have much of a definition. But as it stands, the Lushy dance is the oldest furry animation dance that was copied that I can find. I will still accept that I had a lot of impact on the community, and I did make a lot of memes, some of which people don't even know that I made. I didn't come up with this name obviously, as I almost never used it to refer to my own videos except in conversation. They were called memes because in earlier internet days, anything that was copied was a meme. It was interchangeable with the word fad. The animation part of the name was probably born in later years to combat people's misinterpretation following the new connotations of the word meme. You saw a video you liked, you reanimated it with your OC. Simple as that. Not many things were labeled as memes or even animation memes at that time, so we just copied and reanimated whatever. Credit in descriptions wasn't super common during this time for a few reasons. One, we constantly directly ripped audio from each other, which led to a lot of missing or incorrect credit for music. Two, video responses. This was the main way people credited original memes. Most people posted their version of memes as video responses to the original, which linked the two together. This meant that no credit was necessary in the video description. You could simply click the link to the original video via the response. When this feature was removed in 2013, so was all of the animation meme credits from every meme up until then. I don't really know. I just kind of mashed together colors and markings I thought looked good. Her name is literally just a jumble of sounds I thought sounded good, but I found out later that it's actually some people's name. Over time, her design changed based on what I thought was cool at the time, eventually defaulting to a design more similar to her original based on what people liked. At one point, I even tried a natural palette, pressured by the popular opinion at the time that bright colors and sparkle dogs were bad. Obviously, it didn't stick. I don't really know where to start with this, so I'll compare it to the community now. People didn't really care about copying and originality nearly as much. However, people used the word original as a compliment a lot. I will say though, near the end I began to get annoyed that every video of mine was being turned into a meme. Things that became memes were not always designated as memes. However, it wasn't common for people to outright say, quote-unquote, "don't make this a meme," like some people do nowadays. A lot of memes were just funny audio animated with our characters. This still happens now, but they're not usually considered memes like they were back then. This ended up being a lot of my videos near the end. Memes were also both simpler and more complex at the same time. Most involved full body movement looped, but some actually told whole stories with multiple shots, which would be directly recreated. The reason why I say more complex is that a lot of animation memes nowadays don't involve the full body of the character, and the programs we used back then were much more limiting than the ones available now. Memes now will also focus on story and such, but it would be different depending on the creator's characters and storylines. Production quality overall has skyrocketed and the standards are much higher for creators now. The introduction of tweening into the scene made animation memes a lot more accessible and easy to make. Editing lid here popping in to say that when I said that tweening made animation memes easier to make, I didn't mean that tweening was easy. It's not easy. I struggle with it a lot. It's just more accessible. And I don't think that's a bad thing. Tweening is cool. Don't get it twisted. There was drama, but not nearly as large scale as it was today. A lot of short-lived quote-unquote relationships between people as young as 10 to 11. I was definitely one of those people for a time. People even made sad slideshows of art with their ex whenever they broke up. People were very mean to furries and children at the time, similar to how it was in 2016 during the cringe comp renaissance. Slurs, stalking, and even dedicating whole accounts to hating a channel were very common. As I stated earlier, harassment and stalking was common as it is today. My following at its peak was around 6,000, although I don't remember the exact number. This was during a time when it was rare for anything besides music videos to break 1 million views. So 6K was considered a lot of attention, especially for the meme community. The attention and harassment got to me. I gained a stalker and was paranoid about potentially being doxxed. In retrospect, this was also when I first started showing symptoms of my first depressive episode and signs of my other mental problems. As I got older, I also grew more embarrassed of my old videos, which is why a big bulk of them have been deleted. I went into hiding, made new usernames, and hardly drew anything for about a year. I began actually drawing again around 2013, but I didn't make a real attempt at animating again until 2016, when I re-entered the animation meme community, the Warriors community, and began making map parts. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please let me know if you're interested in me doing a more in-depth video about any of these topics. Credit and links for all the videos I used is in the description. And thank you all for supporting me for so long. It's meant a lot. I know a lot of you have been watching me for a long time, and I can't thank you guys enough. It really means a lot to me. I'm currently working on some other animations, so please stay tuned.